Action.
We're ready to go. What is happening, guys, and welcome back to the YouTube channel. It has been a long time coming. Literally, I think it's like 2.5 years since I posted my last YouTube video. COVID happened. COVID was a big, massive thing, and a lot has moved on in my life in that time as well. I moved to Dubai. I've got a girlfriend now. Believe it or not, I actually have a girlfriend now. So it's videoing this right now, so you'll see a lot of her in this vlog as well. And I'm going to be entering my first physique bodybuilding competition, and I am 1 week out. So I thought there would be no better time than to come back to the channel with a full day of the life of Anton on prep 1 week out. Right guys, so as I said last night, I'm going to take you through a full day in the life on prep. So we are up, we're going to check our weight this morning, we're going to do some cardio, check in with my coach, and then take the day from there. So let's find out exactly how much we are weighing. Last time I done my check-in was 2 days ago, and I was 85.3 kilograms. So it's okay, so let's get naked. Okay, so we are 84.5 kilograms, so that is what, 0.8 kilograms down in 2 days, which at this stage is just a massive amount of weight to lose. So I'm going to go get my cardio done now, an hour of cardio, and then we'll check in and see what the boss man has to say. Right guys, so we are on to our cardio now, so fasted cardio every morning. It is all the way up to 60 minutes now, so a full hour of cardio. I would say it's been like this now for the last maybe 2 weeks. When we started prep, it was 25 minutes, 5 days a week. And as the weeks have gone on, it's just gradually built up to about an hour, and now 7 days a week. So every single day, we do the cardio. Today is check-in day, so with being a week out, I'm checking in with my coach every single day now. So literally I'll do this, I'll send my photos off. As you've seen, I got my weight earlier, and we'll see what he says. But as I said earlier, there was a massive drop this week, well, in the last 2 days, sorry. So I don't know what the protocol is going to be, because we are coming into peak week now. So yeah, excited to find out what it'll be. But get this cardio finished off, get the check-in photos done, we'll get our first meal in, one of my favourite meals of the day, so you'll see that, and then we'll go down to the gym to hit a big session.
Your midsection's so tight now. Remember about that hand?
That's under.
Yep.
So now I'm just sending photos over to my coach, and he'll give me the protocol for today. But yeah, looking at these photos, definitely leaner from 2 days ago, but I'm looking very flat. I feel very slim at the minute as well. So yeah, I think we'll be needing a refeed very soon.
Got a question, who's that?
It was Love Island, Anton.
Getting impatient.
Waiting on the reply.
You definitely love Cam more than you love me.
I do love Cam. I do love Cam. I like when he feeds my ego.
I feed that on the daily.
You do feed it on the daily, baby. You like me when I was fat. Like, it doesn't count.
It doesn't count.
So, first reply is it's put, oh mate, wow, like seriously, wow. Now he's recording an audio, which he's been recording for about fucking 10 minutes. So we'll find out what he's got to say. Here we go.
I think today is the last day that we will run this level of cardio for, probably. I'm going to start tapering it off from tomorrow, just because of how tight you are here. I think if we pull the stress by starting to taper the cardio from tomorrow, you're going to look fucking awesome. I want you to check in tomorrow again anyway, and to be honest, it's just going to be daily from here out now. And then obviously towards the latter end of the week when you're feeding up, it's going to be twice daily. So it'll be a case of just making sure that we get today boxed off as normal, and then from tomorrow, 7 days out, the cardio is going to taper quite significantly.
Sweet mate, cardio is boxed off. I'm going to do my last leg session today as well, so we'll get all that boxed off, mate, and then we can just go into sort of easier pump sessions, etc. So yeah, it's all coming together, mate. Just feeling it a lot, feeling a fucking lot, but it's the final strike now, so we'll get the job done. Thank you. So this one literally makes all my meals for me, not even just my breakfast. So there is my
Egg white omelette.
Yes.
And 70 grams of cream of rice, of course.
So this is the blueberry cream of rice. I'm not too keen on the colour, but you know, we move. But it tastes very good. I cannot wait until off season. I can cover that with dark chocolate, almond butter, whey protein. The reason that
Basically, my version.
Basically her version, yeah. Basically the reason I have my egg white omelette at this moment in time, do you want to take this? Thank you. Oh, stuck. Yeah, the reason that I have my egg white omelette rather than my whey is 30 grams of whey obviously isn't volumized, it goes down really quickly as a whey paste, not much to it, whereas you get the same amount of protein, same amount of calories, but a lot more volume in this, and you'll see that with a lot of my meals today. I'm trying to volumize them as much as possible.
I try to volumize them.
Sorry, you try to volumize them as much as possible. So we'll get this down as pre-workout meal, and then we'll get to the gym and hit up a big session.
What have we got here? Here's one I prepared earlier.
Intra-workouts. So we've got in our intra-workout, we've got 10 grams of creatine, 15 grams of essential amino acids, and what else do I have?
Glutamine.
10 grams of glutamine. Because you do it all for me, I always forget what I've got in it. See, get yourself a good partner. Easy.
That's the key, that's the secret. And what's in the other shaker?
Pre-workout.
Conviction.
I'm not sponsored by them, so I'm not doing it actually. Do not use code Anton on conviction because you won't get anything. Didn't think you were going to. I've not done my best, so quite pains. Right, so we're going to go through a pull session today. Literally, we're not going to be a hero in this session at all. It's just a case of getting blood into the muscles, get the muscles moving. All the hard work has been done in this prep. It's just like I said, get the muscles moving and get the pump on.
I mean it, okay, I'm the meanest, yeah. A gift and a curse to feel everything oh so deep. It got me in my feelings, yeah. Said the same motherfucker hating on me last week. I've been running around and sitting, no patience. We are so close, like I motherfucking taste it. Came a long way from the motherfucking basement. Working overtime, so no wonder why I wonder where the day went. You would never make it, feel too angry. Caught up a complexion, said they won't play me. Okay, hate me, if you're gonna do it, I see through it. You're jealous, I'm doing love when I'm doing. You're booing because you're losing. It's funny to watch you fumble. Your word is empty as ever. Your girl, you met her on Bumble. Your team is lazy and jumble. My team is there if I stumble. They turn to rap and a mumble. I keep it real and stay humble, I know. I love where I'm from, but I don't stay no more. Yeah. Cause everyone back home don't act the same no more. Yeah. So tell these motherfuckers I ain't playing no more. I'm drowning out my problems, feel my pain no more. I'm going numb. Hey, let's go. I hope you see what you've done to me. I'm going numb. Hey, blurry vision, living fast. Motherfuck my past, I'm going numb. Still in my room, staring up at the ceiling. It's funny how I'm weak if I tell them that I have feelings. It's funny how they think that they're relevant, but I question intelligence of a nobody who hate for the hell of it. Had your chance, girl, why you crying? Oh, it's different cause you love me now, why you lying? Oh, I get it, you're a mess, cause the last guy you met hit and left. And that's when I get a text, you confess that you're all mine, all line. I'm becoming numb to it. When I said I had a dream, you put a gun to it. When you find me on your mind, I'ma run through it. When you want me back, I'ma never give a fuck to it. I'm on a new level. I got some new devils, I got some new demons. We're getting deeper than pussies, and sharks always swarm when it's you bleeding. I'm giving music a new meaning now. I love where I'm from, but I don't stay no more. Cause everyone back home don't act the same no more. So tell these motherfuckers.
So workout for the day is done, posing is done. We are now on our way to the supermarket to do our weekly food shop, so you can see all the foods that we're going to get, and then we're going to make later on. Get me food.
Anton is the basket holder.
Literally all veg.
A basket full of veg, because there were no trolleys.
When the calories get low, like I spoke about earlier on breakfast, it's so important to volumise your food, so I'm doing that through my lettuce, asparagus, broccoli.
Cucumber.
So, yeah, so literally every other day we have to come to the shop and fill up on veg. Right guys, so the protein side of things, we are obviously on chicken breast, loads of chicken breast.
Store assistant required at self-checkout.
How rude, interrupting my video.
Excuse me.
Lean beef as well, like fats are super low in this diet at this moment in time.
That's a tiny pack that'll do you one day.
Small packs. Big packs do not have less than 5%, so we need to get small packs. 5% nice, what is that? What size are these? 250, so I eat 200 at a time. So I need to get a few of them. 3 of them just now, that does a few days. And lastly, extra lean beef.
Oh, everything's falling. Right, and can we not be selfish and get mine now as well?
Right, what do you have? You know exactly what I have. What do you have?
What do I have?
You have salmon.
Yep.
Time.
It's behind you.
Yeah, so you have salmon.
Smoked salmon, please. Thank you. Normal salmon we've got, so don't need that.
What else do you have? You should change. See, you've got the flexibility to change things up at this moment in time, so you change it up. Sometimes you have prawns.
Yep, we need to get them.
You have them, but that's a frozen ale.
Yep.
So they're not here. What else do you have? I feel like I'm getting tested.
Just need prawns at the minute, and then my cheeses and yogurts.
Cheese and yogurts.
Let's go.
Oh, I can't wait to have cheese and yogurt.
The best food sources.
I can't wait.
Glorious weather in Scotland.
Literally. So we've just finished our shop, we're going to go back, get our post-workout meal. As well, in our day we always have to make sure we get in, I've got 11,000 steps to get in, which in the grand scheme of things isn't a lot. However, my job is online coaching, so it's effectively an office job. You're seated a lot. So this morning post-cardio, we did a 15-minute walk, and then before we started working out, we've done a 20-minute walk, and then post-workout we've done a 10-minute walk on the treadmill, because as you can see here, it's not Dubai, so I ain't going out walking in that.
It's not very nice.
Way. So we're at about 7,500 steps at this time. It's 1 o'clock, that's a pretty good base for us, because like I said, we'll go back and work now, and then we'll probably have to do another sort of 20-minute walk, and then the rest of the steps will just be made up about going around the house. So that's another thing that's very important that people don't take into consideration, is their step count. It's something I've never really took that serious before, but when I was looking back at my steps for the week last week, it actually showed that I burned 3,500 calories from steps alone, over the week of course. So when you're looking to burn a pound of fat, you need to burn 3,500 calories. So effectively you can burn a pound of fat a week just from getting 11,000 steps in. Now don't get me wrong, that varies from person to person depending on your weight, etc. But it just shows you the small things that we take for granted, like walking, actually will burn calories. So it's very important that you tick your daily boxes, and that's exactly what I feel like for the last 11 weeks, like a daily ticking, boxing robot / zombie.
And in off season, Anton was doing probably about 3,000 steps a day.
Yeah, off season, I was literally letting my steps go down. We stopped cardio, but I'm not going to do that this time. Next off season things aren't going to get as sloppy as they did last time. We had to put on a lot of size, which we did, which meant putting on a lot of fat, but this time around we've got a plan coming out of the show, so we'll be doing the steps, we'll be keeping cardio in, and we'll be having a much leaner physique this off season, but maximising our muscle growth. So meal number 2, it's going in a little bit later than we would have liked, or normal. It's 2 o'clock just now. The first meal was around about 9 o'clock, so it's quite a long gap, but obviously we went to the gym, we done our food shop, etc, so it's a little bit longer, which I don't actually mind too much because then it allows me more food later on today. So post-workout meal, we've got 100 grams of uncooked rice, 150 grams of chicken, and 150 grams of veg. Okay, so a very simple meal. We're going to top it off with some sugar-free barbecue sauce because we still want our food to taste good. Okay, there's no reason to take this out at all at this moment in time. So yeah, we are going to enjoy this meal, get it down us, and then we are on to a couple of low-carb meals later on today, but I'll explain that later on.
Where are we going?
To the office.
What for?
Work. So after the gym, we'll always come into the office, do some work, check in on my clients, and just answer their messages, just make sure that I'm keeping up to date with them, with my online coaching business. So that's one of my businesses. Then I'm working on another project at the minute as well, which will be launching very, very soon. But if you are looking for some coaching, if you're looking to get in the shape of your life, you can head over to my website, anton.com, and fill in the form, and I'll be in touch to arrange a call. We can discuss all your goals and then potentially work together. Hey buddy, hope you are well. Okay, this is a phenomenal check-in again, but I expect nothing less from you. Just under a kilo down this week, but visually the transformation is absolutely phenomenal. I mean, we can actually see the way that your abs are starting to come in now. You know, your chest is looking fuller, your back's looking fuller. 9.7 kilograms in 10 weeks is just honestly incredible, mate. So what we're going to do this week is we're going to hold everything exactly where it is. I am going to increase your cardio slightly just so that we can get into a little bit more of a fat burning mode going into next week and get a little bit more weight off. We've got 2 more weeks left in this transformation, mate, so it's time to take it up. Keep smashing it, and if you need anything from me, please let me know.
So in the office today we have a very cheerful Anton.
I'm in very good spirits today.
It's because you know. I know.
This time next week it's going to be all over.
Well, it's not because you're doing the British. However.
Oh yeah, that's true.
However, you know you're getting your food soon.
Yeah, literally.
And the finish line is almost there.
Cardio's reduced.
Look at that face.
Soon.
Look at that
I
face.
feel refreshed actually. I feel really, really good, which is nice because I felt like absolute dog shit for the last maybe 2 or 3 weeks. So it's nice. I feel like I've got my personality back.
A little bit.
A little bit. Still not quite Anton yet, but he's coming.
He's got this as a smile.
There's a smile. I started eating already. But anyway. This is what I was saying earlier. So now I've got 2 non-carb meals, okay? So I have got chicken salad here, which I like to eat out of this big massive bowl. It is 150 grams of lettuce and 150 grams of chicken. The reason I like to do 2 non-carb meals back to back is later on in the day I like to have my carb meals just so that it settles me down for the rest of the day. I feel I sleep better with it, and I've got something to look forward to as well. Okay, so
supermarket again.
First of all, typical Scotland, 1 minute it's raining, the next minute it's sunny. But as I said earlier, we still had, you know, about 20 minutes worth of steps to get in. So a little thing that, you know, if you can't be bothered going out and get your steps, just simply parking a little bit further away from where you have to be. It just helps you get these steps in. So by the time we go, we're going into B&M Bargains to get some sugar-free sauces because we are out. We'll walk around there, and then from there we will go around Tesco just for another walk.
Because
and
it was
then
raining.
It was raining, that was the plan. So yeah, we're just going to make up our steps doing this. It's a very important thing, like I said earlier. And then we'll get back and get our meal number 4.
Oh.
Meal number 4, very similar to, meal number 4. Very similar to meal number 3, but this time it's a beef salad. We've added some sugar-free barbecue sauce that we were just at the shops for. So I'm going to get this down, mate. I'm absolutely starving now. Steps are done, workouts are done. It's chill time after this, and the more exciting meals are coming.
So what do we call this beef salad bowl?
We call it a burrito bowl. However, there is no fats in it whatsoever.
There's nothing burrito about
Nothing
it,
burrito
but
about it.
for prep,
It's decent enough.
makes it
will
sound
do.
better.
It will do. One thing I've incorporated into this prep, especially the last few weeks, is a sauna going in for 30 minutes a night. It's good for recovery, age recovery as well. It's good to get water out and of course to shape my body up. So we're going to do that right now and then we'll be on to our next meal. So what's for dinner?
For you or me?
Both.
For me, we've got Nando's fajitas
Oh, that seems nice.
and patatas. And for you? Steak, 200 gram of steak, 150 gram of potato and salad. So guess which one's mine?
Yeah, exactly. Can you guess which one's which?
200 gram there, 150 there.
I've got the smaller portion.
And I've got coconut oil on mine.
Which is got coconut oil in it. I have a smaller portion. Our dinner is actually bigger than mine at this moment in time. To kind of give you an idea, we've not really went over the calories of things yet, but I'm roughly on about 2,000 calories per day at this moment in time, and you're on what, 1,800?
Yep.
So our calories are super close together, which is very sad. But off-season calories will be going up, and I cannot
Also
wait.
means that I will be.
Yeah, you'll be more as well. So yeah, it's exciting. Here it comes.
Your dinner has been served.
Thank you. So
Tell us what you got.
second last meal of the day, meal number 5. We've got 150 grams of potato, 200 grams of lean mince that you've seen that we got in the shop earlier, and also 150 grams of lettuce again, so just as much volume as possible with the lettuce. We always like with this meal just to chill out, put something on TV and just relax and enjoy it. This is what I was speaking about earlier. Now I get a little bit of carbs at night, so it's enjoyable while we watch TV and chill out after a full day of working, full day of training, full day of eating. Right, so this is one of my favourite meals that I've incorporated into this prep, especially since food started getting lower. It is going to be a protein ice cream. It's where my whey paste was meant to be over my oats, and like I explained this morning with my cream of rice, I replaced that with egg whites, obviously for the volume, and this is exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to have this ice cream before my oats tonight. And yeah, it's such a nice meal, so this is a good one to try out yourself. Obviously you can make this a lot nicer than what I'm going to make it, but this is good enough for just now. We'll do another video later down the line where we can add some berries, we can add some almond milk, etc. to it, but you'll see the texture that comes out of this.
Hands down, the best protein.
Yeah, literally.
Chocolate peanut butter.
Literally, so it's just simply, it's going to sound really boring, right, but simply we're going to just add a shitload of ice to this small shaker. It's always better to use a smaller shaker because you get a better volume out of it than what you would from the larger one. I've got my hoodie one for this as well because I always get cold after this meal. And
You like to eat cold ice cream and complain you're cold.
and complaining cold. Then usually have a decaf coffee after this. So plenty of ice, as you can see. Just a tiniest bit of water, nothing too much. You're better to add a little bit first of all, just because if you add too much, then it's going to just effectively be a protein shake. And we are going to use 20 grams of whey. My extra protein is going to come in my oats later, which is going to be from egg whites, but I'll explain that later on. So yeah, 20 grams of whey.
The pressure is on.
Oh, no, we can't do that in prep.
You have to be anal on prep. That's lying. We took some out.
What are you lying for, mate? Oh, that's a bit of ice. 21, no, we still can't do that. We can't do it. No.
I'm just going to end up mixing it all in.
Yes!
Made
Result, did you see that? We made it. That could have been the difference between first and second place. That's how serious we take it. Right, so this has been a lifesaver on this prep, honestly. Right, my protein flavour drops.
Our cupboard is normally full of them, but
yeah,
Anton likes to use a bottle every week.
Look how much of this is left.
That's a big bottle.
And we bought this like a week ago, which is just ridiculous. And we're going to put a lot of this in. Oh, I didn't realise that was open. Not usually as much as that, but you know what? That's going to taste great. And another little trick with this one as well is going to be ground sweet cinnamon, okay, in here. And we're just going to add a whole lot of that as well. Okay. So, let's hope we've got this right, but usually takes a few tries. Like I said, if I wasn't on such a strict diet at this moment in time, we'd add some berries in there, we'd add some almond milk, and it would give it a little bit of a better texture as well. But let's see how this goes. Let's see how this has turned out. Look at that.
Oh, creamy.
Look at that. That is the best thing when you're on prep. It is like the simple things in life.
It's worked out very well today.
It's turned out very well.
It's because I know you're filming.
The power of the camera to... Guys.
Oh no!
Saved it.
I know.
We don't waste food in this prep.
In this house.
In this house in general.
Show us the texture then. Ice cream.
Ice cream. And that is our pre-oatmeal. I'm going to enjoy this. So here's a little trick to volumise your oats, but not only that, it'll make them a little bit creamier as well. And it's going to sound disgusting, but don't knock it till you try it. You're going to add 2 egg whites. Let's try saying that 10 times. You're going to add 2 egg whites to this meal, okay? So I've half cooked my oats already. I'm going to add some egg whites.
So egg whites don't actually taste of anything, so you'd put them in your pancakes, so why not just put them in your oats?
Exactly.
And it makes it taste like you've added milk to your oats.
This is always the risky bit because no yolk can go in there because my fats are super low. So obviously it's a good way of adding your protein into your oats as well. And like I say, they turn out very, very creamy. So we'll mix this in, they'll go back in the microwave, and then I will show you the final product. Right, so look at this. This is 80 grams of oats, but look how big that bowl is of oats. So the volumisation of the eggs just makes you feel that little bit fuller. Like I've said a lot today, that's what it's about. Keep ourselves nice and full. So we're going to add this time butter biscuit flavour drops to this one. This one does actually have a little...
Pipette?
Yeah, that.
The butter biscuit ones are actually so good.
These are amazing, but however, we're going to add a shitload of that.
Anton's got a flavour drop addiction.
Yep, and I'm going to add 5 grams of salt so you get that sweet and salty flavour to it. So I'll mix that all in, and my oats literally change colour because of that.
I used to judge him on this, but I've kind of learned to live with it now.
Because we're on prep, you know, you do have that little bit more of a sweet tooth, and you just need to...
How nicely they're thickening
so you can see they're thickening up with the heat now as well.
It's the cool down.
That's, yep. So that, and then now...
And the OG.
Yep. So we're going to add this to it.
Normal cinnamon just doesn't cut it.
Loads of cinnamon. And that is pretty much it. But, as good as this is, look at Dom's oats. And do you want to add this? Look. This is what I really like to have. So we've got dark chocolate in there. We've got berries. Have you added your whey paste yet?
Nope, I'm about to do that.
So this is the whey paste that I've took away for my ice cream earlier on today. But that is a proper
bowl of oats. I've got egg whites in mine as well.
Look at that. Wow.
Sexual.
So anyone that says they don't like oats just isn't doing it right. And that, my friends, you've got the camera?
Yep.
Is a full day in the life. It's good to be back on YouTube. We're going to be keeping this very consistent. Videos coming out weekly, so make sure you like, you subscribe, and we've got some good content coming.